Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for April 16th to 27th. For April 15th to 19th, this is what we're expecting. We have an Eastern Pacific ridge, a trough over the western and central U.S., and we have a ridge here in the east. But this Eastern Pacific ridge is forecast to gradually push inland, pushing this trough into the plains of Mississippi Valley, and we'll see that as we go through it, through the days. And you can see here, this is where the trough starts moving a little bit eastward as we come to the 19th. You see it's in the plains of Mississippi Valley. The ridge is right along the coast, and we have this ridge of the western Atlantic and along the east coast. So this is how we're expecting the pattern to look like. Now, there is still a significant threat for another spring storm, and we're going to go through this here. Okay, there's a risk of heavy rain and flooding from the middle and lower Mississippi Valley to the Ohio Valley by the midweek period. And we're going to come to Tuesday, and you can see our system here developing, and then we go into Wednesday. Now it's into the plains here. We start getting a return flow into the Mississippi Valley. We have mostly rain here. This is the GFS. And then we go later on, you start seeing the storm gets more organized, more rainfall or more precipitation. And then we go to 8 p.m. on Wednesday. We start seeing heavier pockets of rain. And then we go to Thursday. The storm intensifies to a 990. And still in the plains, bringing heavy rain and storms. This will be in the warm sector here as the system moves eastward. Now we're going to look at the European. This is the European, and it's slightly further south, I think, compared to the other one. This is European GFS. See, it's further south and east compared to the other model. And you can see there's more rain and storms here. I'm going to take saying that this is storms because of the heavy rainfall of the nature, but there'll be warm moisture streaming northward. Now, also the precipitation amounts. This is what we're expecting precipitation amounts. This is we'll go back up here Tuesday. All right, we'll start 8 p.m. This is 8 p.m. Wednesday. This is a GFS. We go to 2 p.m. Wednesday. This is next Wednesday. And then we start seeing heavier precipitation. This is 8 p.m. Wednesday. 2 a.m. the next morning. That'll be Thursday morning. Heavy rain and storms here. That's a GFS. And then we'll look at the European. A little bit slower compared to the GFS, not as heavy precipitation until we get here. This is 8 p.m. on Wednesday, and then we go to 2 a.m. on Wednesday. This is GFS. Now, the members, let's see if I have the members up. This is the European members. You can see that they're all pretty much, I don't know if you can see this here. I'll try to, no, I can't move it over. But they're basically in agreement here. And if we look at we'll try to look at the the GFS, I'm sorry. Here, the GFS. This is GFS. I don't see much of a change here. But in the operational models, it's showing a difference here because it's the same time. This is 2 a.m. This is European with the rainfall amounts, and then we go to the GFS. See the difference? Okay, and then temperatures on the north and northwest side of the low may be marginally cold enough for snow. Okay, we're going to talk about that. So now we're going to go in for the period for April 18th to 22nd. 18th to 22nd. The ridge forecast of the East Pacific and the West Coast with a broad weak trough is forecast across the east central states. You can see it here. Sometimes the ridge is like further along the coast, sometimes further to the east. The trough here, but there is tendency for a trough here in the middle of the nation. So the models are good agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures here and here. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures here with the trough. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 degrees above normal for precipitation. Calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence, 35%. Above normal precipitation forecast for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 45%. Now, as we get to this period, this is for April 23rd to 27th. There's a little difference. There's hard to interpret these models here as we get further in. They're showing different things. Now, this is GFS. You can see that we still have a trough ridge, while the other models, even its ensembles, are forecasting, a zone of flow with near to above or near to below normal heights. And then we look at the European, it has near to below or above normal heights. So the GFS is the only one showing this type of a pattern. Even the NAEFS isn't agreeable with the other models. So the best I can come up with for this forecast period is forecasting above normal temperatures for the western states, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees above normal and near to below normal temperatures are forecast for the remainder of the nation. And temperature will be close, like I said, near to slightly below, but 1 or 2 degrees. And for precipitation, I'm calling for a little change in the precipitation anomalies compared to the previous period. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for April 16th to 27th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.